This was an industrial area that had been engineered out many years ago for tipping areas and other industries. So the original line of the burn was gone a long time ago. CPAT, as part of the improvement of the water courses, had commissioned this project with North Lanarkshire Council to improve the water course to get it to a better standard. That was why we designed the meandering water course to somewhat match the original water course that was there. This area always had a few paths round about it, but as a wetland and probably an old tip, it wasn't the most welcoming of places. We did have to shut a lot of the path network that was already there in order to do all the construction safely. And then on completion of that, when we opened up the paths, you can see right away where all the preferred routes are. So we've got the ultracrete paths, but everybody likes to walk beside the water. So you can see where the desire lines, all the worn out bits of grass, where lots of people have been coming. So it's been very popular. And we have a couple of guys who live in Kilsyth nearby and who have kids that attend the local school. And they've been asked to come in and do some presentations to the school on why we did it and the impact that it's been for there. So you can see that the schools are getting a lot of benefit out of it because they're doing a lot more environmental topics at the primary school, and it's great to get out and be involved and see it. I think there's more people now, there's much more footfall in this area than there ever was before. So a huge benefit to the extended community. And I know with the close links it's got to the Forth and Clyde Canal that's nearby and the Kelvin just further down, there's lots of paths that link up to this area now, and it's drawing a few more running clubs and cycling clubs and all the outdoor type of activities into this area that would never have been here before.
We've installed 3 bridges and I think over 2 kilometres of footway. What you can tell by kind of the walking tracks, the desire lines, that it gets heavy usage. There's been local community groups that have participated in additional tree planting, so it's been good to see the social impact, that people are kind of proud of what's been built and are continuing to improve it.
We have put together some pretty good structures, some fish passes where there had been weirs put in before. So whether it be an old mill and the weir was put in to drive the mill, it was losing literally hundreds of miles of tributaries that spawning areas for fish that had been lost to them. So that physical barrier had been put in there, similar to what we had just outside St Patrick's School. The weir structure was overcome with the fish pass. So we do see a great reward from our ecological colleagues, because they'll come and tell us at the end of a project how many more miles of tributaries are available to spawning fish, and it really has made a huge difference.
Salmon have been recorded here for the first time in 100 years, so it's been good to play a small part, because kind of the Scottish migration of fish have been depleting over the last 50 years, so to play a small part it's been quite rewarding.